We're here with two of the three seniors on the Warriors women's basketball team, Kristen and Brittany Streetman, and the two of you were freshmen just a couple of minutes ago. Isn't that about right?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, seems
Definitely
like
went
it.
fast.
Now,
Really fast.
you're the first two of Coach Lohr's recruits to go all 4 years. You're really the initial Carrie Lohr recruits.
Right.
And you're now historic in Wayne State women's basketball. Most games played and you're one behind her. Has that kind of sunk in that that's a significant record to hold?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
It's definitely a
definitely.
blessing. Yeah.
When you found out that you're going to end up number one because
Right.
you've only missed one game and Kristen's missed two,
Yeah.
when that's going to be there for a long time, what did that mean to you as far as your career?
It actually means that I've made it, like 4 years, successfully made it. I mean, I'm proud of myself, but I'm happy that it was an experience that I got to take with her as well. I know she's one game behind me, but it still means something to me.
Do you ever get the temptation to maybe text her and say, hey, this game got canceled? You don't
Yeah,
have to
you
show
know,
up?
I mean, I really should. Like, she's normally the one to sleep in, so
Yeah,
I could technically, be like, oh hey.
Now,
But
another record that's equally, if not more impressive, is that you're 1 and 2 in victories played in.
Right.
You've got 77, you've got 76. That probably says more that you were part of not just playing for 4 years and getting in all the games, you were playing in important games and successful results in those games.
Right.
yeah.
You guys came in as freshmen, the first team to win
Yeah.
a tournament game. You went to the Sweet 16, you went again the next year. Talk about that, going from high school to not just playing college basketball, but succeeding at a national level.
Oh, it was definitely a transition that I had to make coming from like a high school that didn't really, I mean, we're barely above 500, but to come in as a freshman and understand that I needed to be a leader against seniors that were on the team. They needed me, I needed them, and it was a good ride when we had it.
How about you, Kristen? What did that transition feel like for you going to such success?
I think, well, in high school, I thought my team had success, but it wasn't enough success to where like we've had in college, those past couple of years. And so it was great to be able to go out and play with girls who really wanted to, win a championship, and they love the game of basketball just as much as we did. So it was a great experience, and to be able to help the team, get there.
Kind of brought it up at the beginning, but whenever we talk to any senior athlete, they really do say that it feels like it went by in a
Oh, yeah.
flash.
Oh,
Oh my
Is it
gosh,
the same for both of you?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Summer workouts went so fast. Season before, yeah, fast.
So fast.
Every
Like,
season went by fast.
What's the biggest difference? Start with you, Brittany. Biggest difference in you as a basketball player from the time you came onto this campus to right now?
Honestly, like probably the passing ability that I have now. I get a little bit. I mean, sometimes before I was like, okay, now I got to score, but now I kind of want everybody else to score. It's like that transition from being like freshman to being like, now I want you to succeed. Like I want you to do something.
How about you, Kristen?
I think more so like being able to distribute the ball better. Because in high school I was more of like a scorer, like I had to, and so now it's just being able to get other people open and get their shot. So.
Now, Brittany, you talked about distributing the ball, but you also had a pretty big game
Right.
very recently.
Right.
The second highest scoring total in a single game for any Wayne State player ever. The second person to ever hit 40. The record is 48.
Yeah.
But you played with the best player in the country last year. She never got 40.
Yeah.
So,
she's mad at me for that.
Yeah, I was going to say, so I'm sure Sharita's aware of
Yeah.
her 40-point game, but
She's aware.
what was happening that day that just the shots were falling? Were you just reverting back to Warren Lincoln at that point?
No, honestly, it just came like all of a sudden. I was talking to Shannon before the game. I was like, Shannon, like you're gonna get 30, like you're gonna get 30. She's like, okay, well maybe. And I'm like, all right. But when the game started, everything was just coming so quick. Like I got the lane was wide open every time, and then the threes kept falling. So the last one was a
When she gets in a flow, she gets
that
she
last
gets in a
one at the
flow, it
buzzer.
doesn't stop. So.
And you both hit some big shots this year. There was the one game against Ohio Dominican where there were buzzer beaters from everybody, and you hit the bank shot to put it in
Yeah, it
overtime.
was the pass.
Well,
I mean, it was like Hail Mary, but
And
The fastest I got down the court.
from what I understand from the past, those long inbounds, there's actually a reason that you're the one that makes those, and that has to do with high school softball.
Yeah, I played shortstop in high school. Yeah,
So you're able to make the long throw better
Yeah.
than the average person.
probably. Probably.
We've talked to recent former players like Sharita Brown, like Paige Sickmiller, and they always talk about how much they enjoyed it here, but also how important it was to them that they left the program in good hands and that it's better than it was when they got here. Again, I'll start with you, Brittany. How important is it to you that this program keeps growing and getting better, that you were a significant part of it?
I mean, it definitely means a lot to me. Paige is actually like one of the person I look up to as a freshman and sophomore. She actually said congratulations on the game that I had. But it always means that I want it to get better. I want the girls that I know as freshmen to succeed when they're seniors. I want them to look back and know that they had a good experience as well as me and her.
Yeah.
Same question for you, Kristen.
I mean, I think Brittany really stated it all. I think that just like Paige, I looked up to her, all the seniors, Talisha, you know, as a grad assistant. So I still refer to her as like getting advice, like now even. And she's great. And I think that as us being seniors, we would like to pass on to the freshmen just that same like goals and mindsets that we all had too, that were set before, just so that we can keep the program successful.
You know, part of being a Wayne State athlete is more than just what you do when you're playing and practicing. There's academics and there's community service. We'll start with you this time, Kristen, because you've been honored a lot for that
Yes.
sort of thing. How important is it to you that you do that, and do you understand why they emphasize that here?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's always great to be able to give back to the people who are giving to you too, you know, and it's always good to be able to help people out. And I think that for us, like as Wayne State in general athletics, that we should give out to the community, because obviously Detroit is like a city where, you know, needs a lot of help, and I think that to be able to help people out is like a great thing to do. So
Brittany, same to you, and also the academic end of it, because I know you're both good students.
Academics, I mean, it's a hard transition to make from like high school to senior, or like now senior, but I mean, as far as like the community, I enjoy like giving back to somebody that's less unfortunate, especially in the city of Detroit, like she said.
Last question, first for Brittany. Just think back about Wayne State. What does Wayne State mean to you, both from a basketball standpoint and just an overall experience as a student athlete?
I mean, honestly, it means everything to me. I mean, as a senior now, I mean, obviously it went by fast, but it means that I'll be able to graduate, I'll be able to walk across the stage and come back as an alumni. It means everything to me.
Kristen, for you, what is it going to mean to you when you think back about your time at Wayne State?
Just like she said, it means everything to me. I just feel really blessed that I've been able to be here for 4 years and successfully get an education and play on a successful basketball team, and just all those memories I'll be able to have, and it's just good to be able to, in the future, reflect on those.
Kristen and Brittany, thanks a lot. 4 years went by in a flash,
Yes,
but we have had a lot of fun watching both of you play.
Got a few
All right.
rings. I mean,
Yeah.
it was fun.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.